supporting the Indian blue there, guys. I'm back. It's Pakistan versus India in the Group A match. Apologies, my Mac needed restarting and updating, so that took a couple of minutes. But just to recap, India lost. Abhishek Sharma for a duck. That's his second duck. Played in the first match, got a duck. And then he was injured. Well, he was injured in the first match anyway, but he didn't play the second match. And is this the third or the fourth? Let me just confirm everything. Yeah, this is the third match. So he didn't play in the second, and now he's back on the in the third, but just not good. Not good enough from him. But I think he's still injured. They perhaps rushed him. Took 4 balls, which is annoying. Took 4 balls to not get any runs. That was a big problem. But since then, Ishan Kishan has just picked up from where he left off, and he alone is already on 31 runs. Fantastic. He's taken charge, hit the pack team for 31 runs to put India on 36 for 1. Great going. There's been a couple of other eventful kind of moments. One of them was Ishan Kishan hitting Tariq Verma. Hit a ball which was probably going to go to boundary, but he smashed it against his own player, who luckily jumped. Otherwise, he would have hit the nether regions. And there was a potential run out. I would say a potential run out, but I don't think it was any in doubt, because good hit by Shansha Afridi, picked up clean, hit the stumps, direct hit. Oh wow, beautiful shot, dissecting the fielders 4-4. Keep it up, Kishan. But yeah, Shansha Afridi hit the ball directly, hit the stumps directly, but we were well and truly home. So really good running by India. Perfect cover drive, really. 40-1, 2 sixes, 5 fours. So just to go 41 for 1, and let's look at the lineups. So for India, as I mentioned, Abhishek Sharma, Ishan Kishan, Tariq Verma, and Sky comes in at 4. Shivam Dubey, Pandya, Rinku Singh, Akshar Patel, Chakravarti, Kuldeep Yadav, and Jasprit Bumrah rounding things off for India. From a Pakistan standpoint, Ayub opens with Farhan. Salman Ali Agha, I thought he would be at 4, but he's coming in at 3 with Babar at 4. Muhammad Nawaz 5. Shadab Khan, Fahim Ashraf, Usman Khan, wicketkeeper, Shansha Afridi, Abro Ahmed, and number 11, Usman Tariq. How important are these number 11s going to be for their respective countries? This match, as we know, is being played in Premadasa Stadium in Colombo, 35,000 capacity. Look, the Sri Lankans around me are all smiling and laughing that they are playing a part in this important game. Rohit Sharma up in the stands. But no, it's of vital importance, actually, in my opinion, that Sri Lanka is hosting this match. Well, it's part of hosting the World Cup. But I think Colombo, in particular, and Sri Lanka could be the neutral venue for the Indian subcontinent with everything that's happening on the political front between India, Pakistan, and Bangladesh, which I think we should cover why Bangladesh are not playing, obviously because of the you know political unrest and the situation. We put it as political unrest, but really it's been a nightmare really from their side. What's happening in Bangladesh and what they're doing in the country to minorities, especially Hindus. Um, for me, quite rightly, they don't take part in a global event like this. But some may ask, why haven't Bangladesh been accommodated? Well, quite simply, is they were late to the party. They did not the all cleared the fielder to four, and it was a late thing. Whereas with Pakistan, um, in 2024 itself, it was decided that any matches between India and Pakistan were going to be held on neutral grounds, even if the countries were hosting. So even if there was a World Cup, for say, or an Asian Cup in Pakistan, the matches will be held in neutral grounds. If it was held in India, it would still be like it is now. It would still be held in neutral grounds as much as possible. And I think Sri Lanka have put themselves um, firmly in a pole position really to be that neutral ground. Um, okay, yeah. So that's another potential boundary. Yeah, that's a boundary. Fantastic. Um, so I think it's very important for Sri Lanka, and they've done a good job. I've been told, and actually have got quite a few people over there, where I've been told it's a massive boost for the economy. Tourism is the third biggest industry in Sri Lanka, and everything has gone up due to this event with the flight prices, hotels. We talk about prices doubling overall, but hotel prices, hotels which were charging roughly around £100 a night, at the moment they're going at about £500 a night. So that's really good for their economy. In terms of tourism, I think there was stats that came out that out of 100,000 tourists this month, there's about 20-25% were just for this match, from both countries. So it's very easily accessible for Pakistan to come to Sri Lanka, and obviously India to come to Sri Lanka, all the way from Chennai, from Delhi. Prices are soaring. I think flight prices are like 500, 550, £600 for a ticket, which again, it all contributes towards the economy. It's a huge thing. India Pakistan match is a huge thing. Is there any doubt that they always seem to be in the same group? Every ICC tournament, they're always in the same group, and it's the biggest revenue maker. I think India on their own bring probably around 70-75% of the total revenue for ICC is being contributed by India alone. So yeah, this is huge. And I think instead of going all the way to play in Dubai, I think Sri Lanka could be that neutral venue for these matches to be played, very close to Bangladesh, supremely close to India, obviously, and Pakistan. So ideal um, venue there. Well, I wanted to talk a little bit about Usman Tariq. a bowler who's been, filled with um, controversy. He was a part-time. What's happening here? Yeah, part-time sales rep in Dubai. Speaking of Dubai, he was a part-time sales rep in Dubai and decided after watching the MS Dhoni um, biography played by Sushant Singh Rajput, he decided that he was going to give cricket a last chance or another chance, and credit to him. Look where he's at right now. He's got, I think he was showing in one of the interviews, he's got essentially two elbows, is double jointed, and as such, he raises a lot of discussion, controversy, and I'm sure today will be no different. Um, Normally, the bowling action is has to be at least 15 degrees, I think, or 16 degrees. But Usman is about 12 degrees, his bowling action. So a lot of people have said that he's chucking the ball. And this kind of comment is not um, is not unheard of previously, especially especially in Colombo in Sri Lanka. Big shot down the ground there. Ishan Kishan, half a century. Half a century. He's made up for Abhishek Sharma's duck. Got a quick fire, half a century from 6.2 overs. We've made up, excuse me, for the slow start. He's taken 27 balls to get the 50. Brilliant. Brilliant. But yeah, back to Usman Tariq, he's had people also come up and defend his side. He's born with that. That's the way his body is. And Ravichandra Ashwin said it's legal, so the match continues, controversy or not. He's going to be a big part of it. The previous match, obviously before today, was in the Asia Cup. India won the group stage there as well. I think it was a very, very dominant performance, and it was more of a match in the final, but India won that by 5 wickets. So here's to hoping for the same. And I also wanted to wish all my fellow Hindu brothers and sisters a very happy Mahashivratri. For those of you fasting, all the best of luck. I did it last year, not quite doing it this year. But 3 4s, by the way. Ishan Kishan. Fantastic. Dot ball. Tilak Verma's come in nice and early, but he's only faced 7 balls. He's got 10 runs from it. Not quite got going. But Pakistan has pushed back all of the fielders, the power play. And I guess for them, it's about calming down proceedings, because India are going at 9 and a bit run and over. Shadab Khan back in the fold, and there's a field over there, but 2 runs from that. Bit of a fumble, I think, from the fielder is what got India that time. We've got a Jamaican shirt floating around. Well, they'll be in action. They'll be in their own World Cup in their own rights. Big shot out of the park by Ishan Kishan. Huge six. Get in. That's the way to punish a new bowler, guys. Shut up, welcome to the party. Out of the park. Top tier, really. Yeah. There we go. He goes again. That's a boundary. No one there. Too quick. That's a 2, 6, and now a 4 in Colombo, Sri Lanka. How many neutral fans are there in the ground today, I wonder? I don't think very many. I don't think very many. Whoa, down the ground. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Shine Shah 3D there. Fielding. Some smiles around there. It's always been good camaraderie, no matter what happens, really, from a political standpoint. Well, I say no matter what happens, but generally, between the sportsmen of both countries, there's a lot of it's the same culture, essentially. Um, Pakistan are a fairly new country, really, when part of India. Most of the Pakistani players are from Punjabi origin, and a lot of the Indian players are also um, from that region. But reverse sweep! What a shot! What a shot! Does that find? No, it won't find the boundary. But what a shot! Yeah, so they share a lot of commonalities, similarities between the culture and other than the political um, you know tensions. There generally is good camaraderie. There has been in the past, and I'm sure moving forwards this can be rectified as well. Literally, Kishan is making this a one-man show at the moment. Finally, he'll get Tilak Verma will get a chance at the crease. I think when we last saw this, it was 30 balls, and the next 7 balls were all faced by Ishan Kishan. But 72 on the board. How amazing and important this would be for India, for Ishan Kishan to convert this half a century into a century. I think a century really for anyone in Indian colours really um, gives us the advantage. Some good numbers, but I think he's done his foot. Ishan Kishan is down, injured. I think when he was playing the reverse shot, um, he accidentally tripped or twisted his ankle. That would have hurt. 82 for 1, 8 overs. Ishan Kishan, 3 6s, 9 4s. Big numbers, and running really quick between the wickets. He's been all action, this guy. Brilliant. And I can't state how important this knock has been, because as soon as Abhishek Sharma got out, he gave Abhishek the lead, played 4 balls, couldn't get off the mark, and as soon as he got out, Pakistani tails were up. So he had to he had to really um, grind. But we're looking at his top scores: 153, Shan Kishan, the most runs, second after Seifert from New Zealand, 167. So he's done 150 before. What would we give for him to get 150 here? But let's not get carried away. Um, I'd be over the moon if he gets a century. Usman Tariq comes back in the fold. Lovely story about Usman, really. A salesman at the age of 30 in Dubai, roaming the streets of Dubai. And after watching a Bollywood movie, a biography of MS Dhoni, as we said, he decided to reignite his his cricketing career. It's a full house. They're reporting from Colombo, and why wouldn't it be? You know, so many fans have come just for this match. Brilliant. It's great to see those countries, you know, having tourism in those countries of the subcontinent. They've all got to help each other. You know, they've got to help each other boost each other's economies and travel to one another. Look, that's the cricketing hub. That's the heart of the cricketing world. Oh, there you go. You've got some English fans there. They're sat with the Indians, but are supporting. I've got a Pakistani bandana. It's all in good jest, good spirit. Oh, hopefully, it's not an injury to Ishan Kishan here. Yeah, he's clutching the back of his leg, his hamstring. That's a wonderful one. We've got the Indian flag, the Sri Lanka flag in the middle, and the Pakistani flag at the other end. As I said, one people, one culture. They have different religions, but hope we can break break the stigma, break the, the bad vibe, and really prosper. There's a lot of prosperity to be done in those countries there. Yeah, just from a technical standpoint, just looking at some of the balls and the deliveries to Kishan, Pakistan did the right thing by because they came with what 4 5 spinners, so it was clear they were here to take to the spin, um, and it's been raining, so you know it's going to be a slower pitch. Well, but they're spinning in areas of I don't think they're playing the left armour very well because they're spinning it close to him, and he's not even having to reach out and play dangerous balls. They're s- they're spinning, yes, but they're slow, and Kishan plays those balls well. Let's see what Tilak Varma does. Left armour is Tilak Varma. Yeah, that respite has favoured Pakistan. Um, Ishan was just getting a little bit of treatment, and we saw Shansha Afridi also looking to get some treatment. Reverse sweep for four by Ishan Kishan, showing no signs of stopping. Oh, one love. Yes. Hope all you Shivites are also having a good day, fasting. Oh, it's gone. It's a wicket. Ishan Kishan out. That's a massive one. So this is what I was saying about bowling to Kishan. This is the first ball, I think, or one of the few balls that's actually gone inwards and spun out. So Ishan gave himself, he actually moved towards the left to hit that ball and missed it. That's a blow. That's a blow. Big wicket for Pakistan. 88 for 2. Saim's got that wicket. Sky's got to be in now. Surya Kumar Yadav. 8.5 overs gone. 11.5 left. Look, we're not going to look to bat too much down the order. Yeah, we've got Sky now. Shivam Dube to come and Hardik Pandya and Rinku Singh. I think after that you're into the bowlers really. So ideally we should be conserving our wickets and not be batting past Pandya and Rinku Singh. Surya Kumar Yadav generally starts a bit slower, I think, this World Cup, but he's done really well in the first game. He got brilliant knock to get India home. That was a match winning knock. Let's see what he does today. Need him to come good. Wow. This spinner, Saim, wow. He's really spinning the ball. But more than the spin, I mean, he's really spinning the ball, but he's putting it in very, very dangerous areas. Yeah. What do we think the score is going to be? How much are India going to post? I had predicted 200, and I think we should be aiming for 200. But I think it's been good bowling so far by Pakistan. I don't think it's been really the cleverest of bowling, but good bowling in the sense they've not been wasteful. They've not given India many extras even. I think zero extras in 9 overs. That's really disciplined, really disciplined from them. No freebies, no gifts. There's not been many gifts from a fielding perspective either, position. I think there was only one slight fumble which cost maybe 1 run, but it was a hard ball. That can happen. But otherwise, we normally see, misfielding, missed opportunities. There's been none of that at the moment from a Pakistani perspective. They're much more relaxed going into this match, which is very dangerous for India. Nawaz with the 10th over. Yep, good bowling. Yeah, like I said, Surya Kumar generally doesn't start the most explosive, comes in, assesses the situation, the pitch, like he should do, really. Captain coming in at 4. But it's just really dented us, that wicket to Ishan Kishan. He was going beautifully there. That's not going to So yeah, things have halted, things have paused for a little bit. Well, not paused, but just slowed down a little bit. Let's just take a minute to appreciate the knock by Ishan Kishan. It's disappointing that he's had to go out and he was injured as well. Rohit Sharma there, presenting the trophies or coming out with the trophies. But yeah, what a knock. Prior to this injury, he gave India such a platform, such a good platform to build on. Anyway, we've got Surya on 2 from 3 balls, 2 from 4 balls now, and Tilak Varma 12 from 10 balls. 10th over. Similar rate of 9.4. India was going at 10 and over. It's gone down to 9.4. This is a good over by Nawaz so far. 2 dot balls, 2 runs in 4 balls. Yeah, good shot by Sky there. Excellent over by Nawaz there. Only 3 runs conceded, 3 dot balls. What's Simba saying? Sim, have we got the Indian colors on? All right. Just looking at the overs so far, 10 overs. Agha's bowled 2. Afridi's got 1. Saim has got 3. I think he's been the most dangerous, and he's got a wicket. Abra's got 2. And Nawaz has got 1. They're now bringing on Usman Tariq. Karen ball for first ball, and it's a boundary. Brilliant placing by Sky. Brilliant. Fantastic. So you've got a new bowler coming to the attack, and 2 batsmen who hopefully have now settled in. When we say settled in, as far as T20 goes, they've all had a few balls being bowled at them. 7 balls. Brilliant. Sky imitating Usman Tariq, to be honest, with that short angle and pause. So been getting quite a bit of practice, I guess, the Indian batsman. Very, very difficult. It's going to be a big battle. between Usman Tariq and the Indian batsman. How do we pick him out? Well, showed first ball with a 4, but since then it's been a 1 and 2 dots. So it's beat the batsman. It's beat the batsman. Usman is doing brilliant. 3 dot balls. The first ball was the Karen ball. It's really tall. The low arm googly and the high arm googly. Yeah, he's got quite a few variations, this man. It's going to be interesting, but big test really for India right now. Tilak Varma scores there. 13 runs from 15 balls. Surya on 8 for 7. 6 runs from this over. Look, Pakistan have got back into the game. More than got back into the game. 11 overs. India have got to pick it up. The last 3 overs have not been good. 9, 10, and 11. Not good. The first over was obviously the worst over. It was a wicket. It was slow and a wicket for Abhishek Sharma's dismissal. And then the 10th over has been really bad as well in terms of runs. 9th over is when they got the second wicket. So things have slowed down. There we go. It's a wide. Yeah, that's a 6. It's cleared the boundary. They bowled wide and got punished. This is really good cricket. Really good cricket. It stifled India, played very, very tight in amongst the wicket. Just as I mentioned it, really. And then this one, the first ball was wide of the wicket, got punished for maximum 6. And that's Nawaz. So yeah, he's corrected it straight away. This one is going into the wicket. India have got to try and pick this one up. They won't be able to score heavily from it, but at least they've got to deal a little bit better. The slow ball is really going to affect. They just have to, with the slower ball as well, it's easier to position. I think that's going to be more important than the speed of the ball. Currently going at 9.1 runs and over, and if they continue the current pace, it will take them just over 180. But if they pick it up a little bit, we should still get our 200, which is what I said 200. And of course, if things go bad for Pakistan and they start making mistakes, which they haven't done now, then India could really capitalize for 220, 225. I don't see that happening. I think Pakistan, to be honest, are looking the most focused, the most focused, yet the most relaxed that they've been. Generally, they are a lot very jittery, always overexcited. I think the occasion gets to them. They're almost like fans playing the game. But this match, they're coming in measured, prepared, calm, collected, and not making mistakes. They're not quite going for the flamboyance. But yeah, they're looking good. They're looking good. Barber as well. A lot of the time, he's come up second best against our own king Virat Kohli, whose shirt I'm wearing. So yeah, I think this will be a very tightly contested match. Nawaz's last ball. Let's see. 9 runs from the over. To Sky. Oh, this can be an LBW. No. Oh, they're reviewing. Pakistan are reviewing. I've got to be honest. When Sky missed that ball, I feared for the worst. He didn't get any bit of bat on it. Pakistan are going to review this. Let's see. Misses the bat. Yeah, there's nothing on the bat. So original decision not out, but I think... Ooh. This is going to be close. Yeah, wickets umpire's call, but I've got to be honest. For me, I looked at it. I was very, very grateful that umpire didn't give it. Mr. Tarmasena there, he could have given it, and it was pitching out of line, but it was going to clip the off stump. Little bit of good fortune going India's way there, in my opinion. All right, yeah. For 7 bowlers for Pakistan, 7 bowlers. Abrar's been costly. Shadab's been costly. His 1 over has cost Pakistan 17 runs, but they're going to stick with Usman, Tariq. Oh, this is a fast one. Well done to... Yeah, excellent running. 3 runs from it. So the fielders saved 1 run, would have gone to the boundary. Start of the over yet again from Surya. He hit the previous over from Usman. He hit that first ball for 4-4. This time it's a 3. It's going to be a dogged performance. Let's go. ICC Men's T20 World Cup happening in India and Sri Lanka. It's going to be it's a big occasion. Packed house, 35,000 capacity. I just hope... Oh, looked like he just threw that ball there, Usman. Got to be honest, looks like a chuck. I just hope Ishan Kishan is good for the next match, and they've got to assess Abhishek Sharma as well. I don't know. I hope he's medically fit and he's not just playing for the sake of it or for the occasion. I hope he's medically fit and he's putting in the work, because two ducks might be better to do without. You know, Samson has been brilliant as well. So, you know, so we do have players to come in for Abhishek Sharma if he's not completely fit. So if he's fit, fantastic. I'd love to see him play. He's one of those players on his own, like Ishan Kishan. He can take, it can take the match away from you, but at the same time, we can't be carrying people as well. Plenty of smiles, even from the Pakistani posse supporting their country, their team, and it's been good to see that both India and Pakistan sets of fans are together. We've got a sea of blue and green, and like I said, hope everything goes well. But Colombo and Sri Lanka could be that neutral ground for matches between the two countries, even three, including Bangladesh now. Really good atmosphere so far. The first wide I think I've seen 3, 4, 7 runs from the over plus the wide, 8 runs. We need a big one. Come on. Another run. Another couple actually. Yep. 10 runs from the over. But Pakistan have really bowled well since that wicket and that injury really to Ishan Kishan. It's such a shame that he got that injury because it stopped the momentum. Pakistan got a chance to regroup, and very soon after he was out. Things have not quite picked up since then, but I think there's two ways to look at it, right? Like either we were expecting this to be easy and cruising, or I think, and in which case that's a blow, and we look at it like we're not quite hitting those heights. But in my opinion, an educated guess, I think this wicket's not as easy, and Kishan was just brilliant, brave, taking the risks, and he did supremely well, exceeding expectations. All right, Nawaz back in attack for Pakistan, and it's 2 runs from the first ball. So far, the most wickets this World Cup has been from Van Schalkwin from USA. Oh, what a bowler! What a bowler he's been. They've got a brilliant bowling attack, USA, with him and I can't remember the name of this Indian guy from the USA, but really good, both of them. Dot ball, miss hit really from Sky. So many smiles. Right, 13.2 overs. It's a dot from Nawaz. We should have punished that. I don't think it was a good ball. This is a better ball. Better ball, another dot ball. Only 1-4 in the last 5 overs, really. Oh, that's a misfield. And this is what we're talking about. That's Babar Azam. That it was such a nothing ball. He could have easily picked that up, and he let it go. Mistake. Shadab, sorry, not Babar. Shadab. This is what we're talking about. 1-4 in the last 5 overs, and this has just given the second 4. Pakistan were really bowling well, and you can see a mistake like that takes the wind out of the sails from the team. Seven runs from 5 balls. The last ball coming in. Both Indian batsmen in their 20s now. Surya Kumar Yadav on 21 runs from 17, and Tilak Verma on 25 runs from 22 balls. I think Sky put his bat down as the bowler was coming, and that kind of like put the bowler off. That's a dot ball. Well bowled, Nawaz. It should have only been 4 runs, but I think that bit of misfielding has cost them 3 runs more. I think it was only going to be 1 run otherwise. But very, very few mistakes, guys. Very, very few mistakes. I think, irrespective of Pakistan, have played well. Irrespective of the score, I think Pakistan have played well. And it'll be interesting to see how India get on. India traditionally have been known to be a better fielding side than Pakistan, definitely competing on multiple fronts, multiple formats of the games at the top level. Let's see. All right, just a recap of the bowlers at the moment. Usman Tariq has 2 overs. Nawaz has done his 3, Saim 3, Salman Ali Agha 2. Yeah, they are really mixing the bowlers well. Seven bowlers. Brilliant effort. I've been impressed so far by the Pakistani effort. 6 overs remaining. Okay. From the Indian side, do we think it's time to crank it up with 6 overs remaining? We've yet to see Pandya and Dubey. Look, Sky's going okay, and Tilak Verma 3 and 4, they're going okay, but they've only got 2 fours, and one of which was a misfield. So should we be taking a little bit more risk here, guys? Should we be going for the Sky? Excuse the pun. Should we be taking some more risks? I think we can. We should. Well, I don't know about we should, but we can. There's only 6 overs less. Let's see. This is a very important over coming up. I think we've got to be hitting at least a couple of boundaries from the overs. So if we bring it back to 15, 16 runs from the next over, great, we continue. But otherwise, it might be worth getting one of the other big hitters coming in. The record, by the way, in T20 cricket so far is 7-1 favor of India. This is the 9th match. All right. Let's see. Overs 15 to 17. Saim in for his last over. What a hit. It's a direct, no, it's not a direct hit, but no. Sorry, it was just the gloves. Look. Gautam Gambhir, great to see him. One of our heroes in previous World Cups. Oh, it's been given out. I knew we had to start taking a risk. These two have been in, but they have not been taking the risks. I think this is an out, really. But he's not reviewing. It looked dead cert. Okay, that's the second wicket gone. Do we throw Dubé in or do we bring in Pandya? Shivam Dubé or Pandya is coming out. Oh, it's hit him in the midriff. Sam's got the second wicket. He's second wicket. And Pakistan's third. Abhishek Sharma, Tariq Verma both fall to Saeem. Very important over, guys. I said we as in India need a big score here, but at the same time it's all equally big for Pakistan. If they can get a couple of wickets here, completely changes the course of the match. Yep. I thought Pandya might be promoted. We've only got 5.5 overs to go. We've got to play big. We've got to play big. We've got to go out over 12 to 13 runs and over from here on. That's the idea. It's easier said than done. Two right-handers now at the crease. There we go. Pandya first ball, but it's gone high. No, could be someone out. Yeah, he's out. 2 wickets. Back to back. The match is swung in Pakistan's favour straight away. Saeem on a hat trick. He's got 3 wickets. Come on. Dubé has to come on and steady the ship now. We've given it a try. We've given it a shot. But let's just take Shivam Dubé. Welcome to the crease. Oh, not a good moment. But this over was super important. 15 to 17, as they say, a new 15th over. Really important. It should have gone one of two ways. Either we came out and got a 6 and a 4, or we lose 2 wickets. And now that we've lost 2 wickets, we've got to steady the ship. We've got to make sure that the high 180s are still within reach. They're calling me don't up in the circle. They're getting aggressive. They're getting aggressive. They think now's the time to crank up pressure on India. It's beaten the batsman. It's completely beaten the batsman. It missed everything. Missed everything. Beaten the batsman and missed everything. They are going to review it. I'm not sure for what. What for? They think they've got a touch on it. Oh. They think it was a catch and bowl. but there's nothing. No, there's zero bat involved. Listen, I don't blame Pakistan for reviewing. Oh, foot's down. Yeah. Come on, I think India can use that on their favor now. That's 2 reviews gone for Pakistan. Pakistan's lost both of their reviews. It was a hat-trick ball. I think they let. That's another mistake, by the way. I think they let emotion get the better of them. They've lost that second review. India could have reviewed Tilak Varma's dismissal. Didn't. It's a brilliant ball to Pandya. Unlike him to really lose his head, it's quite measured. But I think that was a teaser to a batsman who was cold. Hit the ball and it shot right up, didn't have the distance. Two runs, 2 dot balls, and 2 wickets. Huge over. Huge over. Probably their best. Yeah, their best over. 2 wickets, 2 runs. Their best over. For on from Pakistani perspective. Sim. Huh? Mohammad Nawaz continuing as the bowler. That's his I think that's his 4th over as well. So Nawaz is getting 4. Saim's got 4. 3 delivered 3 wickets, only and 11 dots. Saim has been the best bowler by far. Look, Nawaz hasn't been bad. I think it's been unfortunate with that misfielding. Hasn't quite yielded in the wickets, but he's delivered 8 dot balls as well. So I'm glad from an Indian perspective, it's good to see the back of both of Nawaz and Saim here. Hmm. He can hide in that. 130 for 4, guys. 130 for 4 with just over 4 overs left. Four overs left. That's poor. 131 for 4. 4 ones. Dubé 3 for 5. I think it's been a monumental effort from the Pakistani bowling attack. They've got things going good. Finally a boundary for finally a boundary for India, and it's courtesy of Shivam Dubey. It's been super poor. Last 5 overs have just been very, very conservative from an Indian perspective, but we've got wickets in hand. We've got to go for it now. Last 4 overs, this will make or break the match. We couldn't do it in the earlier overs, but it's 135 for 4. $136 for 4. 9 runs in that last over. But we're still not going past 10. Still not going past 10. India going at 8.5 runs an over. 4 overs left. It's going to be interesting who is going to be their choice to attack. We can't have Saim anymore. We can't have Nawaz. I presume Usman Tariq will come in. And I think Aga. They might end with a fast and a spin. Who knows? Let's see. It's Tariq, yeah. Okay. Shivam Dubey dispatched that one. Yeah, I think this is now the turning point. We've got to target. India's got to target one of the bowlers at least. And for me, it might well be Usman Tariq. It's difficult because he's got so many variations. That's the thing. Very very difficult to target him. But we've got to. I think looking at his action, he really disguises that. His ball very well. He comes in, has got the arm in the left arm in front. It's very difficult to pick out. It's safe. It's another one single. So yeah, I think it's been a good performance by Pakistan so far. Really good performance. 7 bowlers. They've restricted India a lot in the middle overs. This is where Ishan Kishan's dismissal has been very, very detrimental. But I'm a bit disappointed in the other bowlers. Sky's still there. He can always turn it on. But on an occasion like this, you also need people who can take risks. I suppose we have taken risks with Pandya, didn't work out. Taken risks with Tilak Varma in a timely fashion, that didn't work out either. Yeah, that's not a no ball. 16.5 overs. Dot balls. 3 from 5. Last ball coming in. Yeah, it's been very, very poor attacking wise for India, batting wise. 140 for 4, 3 overs left. And they have to be huge overs now. Huge overs. Pressure's firmly on India's shoulders for me. We've got to get 180. We have to get 180 on this pitch. That's 40 runs to be had in 3 overs. It's not going to be easy. I believe Usman will have one more over in him. Who will be bowling the other 2 overs? That's the question. All right, we've got a boundary from Sky to open. Abrar. Yeah, they are taking. They're going the fast or medium to fast bowling way. And this is welcome news really from an Indian perspective. This has been such a spin friendly pitch. Yeah. Yeah, Surya's played very disciplined. Someone a bit, for me, very risk free. And I would have probably wanted a little bit more risk, but at the same time, maybe he's giving that onus to his partner. And they've not lasted, so perhaps it will be down to Dubé to take some risks. Another one from Dubé. He did take to the sky, but no, not enough distance. We're lucky the fielder didn't actually come in enough. This was half a chance actually. 2.5 overs left. Apart from the power plays, it's been very, very difficult for India to get runs. Oh, it's taken to the sky again. I think Dubé's gone out of the boundary. Brilliant. Really, really welcome 6. We've not had a 6 for what's felt ages. That was a poor ball, really, from Abrar. Completely dispatched into the stands. Brilliant. As I said, we need to somehow find we need to find 40 runs from 3 overs. This is a decent start. 14 runs from this over. 26 runs ideally in the last 2 overs. Let's see. Yep. Another 14 could be good here, but I think the spinner's going to come back on. Tariq, Usman Tariq. Tough to score off him, man. He's not got any wickets. Very happy for that, but very, very tough scoring. I think he's bowled really well. First ball is the dot. Slow. Yeah, that was a ball that Dubé hit into the ground, hit his foot actually. Didn't go into. Wallop down. one step in and straight down. It's got to be done against him. He's so slow. This is what we've got to do, guys, because if you're going to wait on the back foot to Tariq, no, got to take charge. Brilliant shot by Dubé. Fantastic. This looks a little bit Malinga-ish with the side throw. Come on, take charge, take charge. We've got another run. Okay. 5 runs from 3 balls. That was a leg by. That was. Run rates crept up 8.59. They're just not picking up. The Indian batsmen are not doing good enough for me. They're not picking it up. That was another opportunity gone by. This could have been placed. It's not accurate enough. It's a dot ball. It's gone on to hit Sky on the body somewhere where it's not picked him out. But it's finally now, yeah, risk taken and he's gone. It's just been a poor performance by Sky, in my opinion. He's gone. Tariq's got his first wicket. It's just not been good enough for me. Sky has not. He's missed a few opportunities to score some good runs. Did not take it. Pressure's told. And played the shot. Yeah, really poor. Really poor. All the pressure on us now. 159 for 5. Only 3 extras from the Pakistani bowling. What a performance. What a performance. I think Pakistan are up at the moment. Just depends how they fare now with the bat, but well, last over, sorry. Again, missed. Rinku's come up and missed the bat. He's hit his leg or knee. Poor. Who's going to bowl that last over for Pakistan? That's going to be huge. Rinku Singh, yeah, we've pretty much used all of our bowlers. So from a strategic perspective, we can't really blame the team because those were our batsmen, and that's who we have at the crease right now going into the last over. But I don't think they've performed well, the batsmen. So we've got all things correctly in terms of the strategy, in terms of the planning, but you've got to execute. And I think quite a few. Shane Shah-Afridi back into the attack. All right, first ball smash down the ground. Yep, 4 from Dubé. First start. Brilliant. Brings up the 160. It's 163 for 5. A single to Rinku. No, single by Dubé, and now over to Rinku now. Poor performance otherwise by the batsmen, for me. The bowlers have got it all to do. Look, it's still got 4 more balls. Let's see those, and then we'll assess the situation. Sliced away, another 4. Rinku's off. Okay. Yeah, that was a poor delivery by Shane Afridi, really. You've got a new batsman at the crease, and you're offering him a wide pacer. All right, 3 balls left. 168 for 5. Really well picked up. Really, really well picked up. Rinku Singh's got himself a 6. Fantastic. Really well done. 174 for 5. 2 balls left. Yeah. That's in the slot. In the slot, guys. This is it. You know, we had the 7 batters, and this was the last of the batters. So strategically, you know, we took our risks well, and we didn't get into the bowling, into the tail. Another bat at it. It's straight to the fielder. Oh, could be out. Could be out. Could be out. What have we done? Oh. Yeah, he's out. He's out. It's been a run out. Poor. 6 wickets. Last ball. It's been really good fielding, guys, from a Pakistani perspective. Yeah, wicket keepers played well. Shivam Dubé, 27 for 17. All right, Akshar Patel comes in and faces the last ball. Let's see, another left. And he's... Oh, no, that's out. It's taken in the deep. Yeah, India faltered. India have faltered. 175 on the board. Things could be worse, but it could be a lot better as well. I think excellent performance in the field by Pakistan. Yeah, Saim has been the player of the match so far for me. 3 wickets, was on for hat-trick. 3 wickets, 2 catches. It's been really brilliant. And Pakistan need 176 runs to win at 8.8 runs per over. Let's see. We need a big attack. We need a monumental effort from the field. Can't give Pakistan freebies. They're going off the field, smiles. Usman Tariq's job done, and he's got his first wicket for his country. Imagine being a salesman at the age of 29, 30, and you get to represent your country. Very good on a personal note for him. So yeah, we're going to come back later with India to bowl and Pakistan to bat. Let's see how that goes. Speak to you all later. Bye bye.